A big hello and welcome to Women's Web Marketing. For the full article on this video, make sure you go to the blog on the link below to read the notes that go with this video. So this week's video is all about selling without selling. Because people, I know, don't love to sell, but selling makes us smaller, so we've got to get good at it and break through those barriers. And this week we're going to be talking about how you can increase your confidence to not only increase your prices, but to also talk to people so that you can make more sales and make more money in your business. Isn't that great? So when someone comes to you looking for help, if you don't help them, they will go somewhere else. Okay, so if someone's looking for a solution to a problem, they'll keep looking until they find what they're looking for. So you want to be the one that helps them because that is what's going to put money in your bank account. That's what we all want, right? In your business, what is really important is for you to identify how you add value and what people are looking for, which means having a conversation and listening. So the story I'm going to share with you is about when I first started selling and how freaked out I was about it. And you see me here today talking like this, but I tell you what, I didn't always have this confidence. And in fact, I used to really struggle myself with sales. So when I was 21, I got this job running a charter boat company up on the pristine Ningaloo Reef. Job of a lifetime, loved it. Anyway, I used to have people call and want to buy a whale shark tour. But when I very first started selling the tour, the tickets were selling at $320 each, which totally freaked me out. To me back then, that was a lot of money. And how I was going to tell people that that's what we were going to charge them to go for a tour used to scare the living daylights out of me. So I literally back then would be like, they'd go, so how much is your tour? $320. Like, I would totally joke. And then my other role was to go around to tourism companies with brochures and introduce myself and the company and talk about it, and I would be freaking out. I remember walking up to the door with these brochures just like shaking. And it was literally that job that was a sink or swim. Either I got on with it and I got the job done, or I had to quit and go do something that I really didn't want to do. And I loved that job, so I got better at it. So I'm just going to give you an idea of how a conversation would have rolled out. Now, when I first started working with a company, we were averaging around 14 sales a day. By the time I left, we were so busy, we were overflow. Literally, we could not fit people on our boats, which is an awesome problem to have, right? So I got great at selling. Now, so say Mum rang me, just Jenny. Let's say Jenny's on the phone. Hey, Kat, I want to book a whale shark tour. I would go through and have a conversation with her about what it was that she wanted. So, and find out more information. So I'd have a conversation. So that's step one. When somebody calls you to ask for your help or to find out what you do, have a conversation and find out more about them. It gives you so many points and so much to work off to get a sale across the line. So I would ask things like, I would say something like, hi Jenny, so when are you looking at coming up? Okay, how many kids, are you coming on your own or with family? Oh no, I've got children. How old are your children? And then that would give me so much information to work with. And from there, I could present to her in a conversational manner why we were the best company and why she had to go with us. Not exactly like that, but in a conversation, I would tell her all the things that would sell her on that tour. Now, the things I told her could have been completely different to the things I tell the next person. Same tour, but when you find out what people are looking for, you can address those things. I mean, the next guy might have been a single guy who's a backpacker and may have not really given a rat's whether we had floating noodles for kids or whatever. So I tell him the deckies were hot. Okay, but I really did. And have a laugh and a conversation. Ching ching, got the sale. Just have fun with it. So some of the biggest tips you can take away from this: listen, find out what people are after, then address their concerns. Talk to them in a way, like make notes, talk to them in a way that you can address what it is they're looking for and you can show them how you can help. If pricing is an issue for you, if you really get really fearful about charging out your time and you get that whole guilt thing like, oh my God, well, I love what I do. How can I charge for it? You've got to get over it because We don't eat, live on rice over here, and it's quite expensive. So at some point, you're going to have to build up a strength around telling people what your prices are. The best way to do it is to practice it. So maybe get some friends, ask a friend if they can help you practice, and just have the conversation again and again and again. So I hope these tips have helped you. Like I said, there's more notes around all of this on the blog when the link is down there. If you found this content helpful, I would love it if you could share it with your friends and leave me a message, because I love to know that people are watching. It's like, otherwise it's like being like creaking those crickets. Okay, I'll be back with another video sooner than with the last one. Okay, have a great day. See you soon.